Ever wondered what health hazards lurk behind the gleaming decks and luxurious cabins of a cruise ship? Welcome as we embark on a journey revealing surprising truths and real-life cases that often remain swept under the lush carpets. From an unsuspecting virus outbreak to a seemingly harmless plate of food, the perils are more than you might imagine. So buckle up as we navigate through the fascinating yet alarming realities of cruise ship health hazards. Prepare to delve deep into the hidden world of cruise ship health hazards. Imagine a vacation turned nightmare. This was the reality for passengers aboard the Explorer of the Seas in 2014. A picturesque voyage through the Caribbean, marred by an unexpected guest, the norovirus, a highly contagious virus that wreaked havoc on the ship, causing widespread illness and distress. The norovirus, a tiny, tenacious little beast, is notorious for causing inflammation in the stomach and intestines, leading to stomach pain, nausea, and diarrhea. Symptoms that can transform a dream holiday into a waking nightmare. It's a resilient virus that can survive for weeks on surfaces and is easily transmitted through close contact, contaminated food or water, or by touching contaminated surfaces. On the Explorer of the Seas, the norovirus spread like wildfire. One by one, passengers fell ill, their symptoms ranging from mild discomfort to severe dehydration. Within a few days, over 600 passengers and crew were afflicted, making it one of the largest norovirus outbreaks on a cruise ship in recent years. But how did it spread so rapidly? The answer lies in the unique environment of a cruise ship. Closed quarters, shared dining areas, and a multitude of shared surfaces create the perfect breeding ground for the norovirus. On top of that, the virus thrives in cooler, damp environments, much like the interior of a ship. This outbreak underscores the importance of proper hygiene on board. Regular hand washing, using sanitizer, and avoiding close contact with those who are ill can go a long way in preventing the spread of the virus. It's also crucial to report any symptoms to the ship's medical staff promptly. The Explorer of the Seas incident serves as a stark reminder of the potential health hazards of cruise travel. But it also highlights the resilience and adaptability of travelers and crew alike who, despite the challenging circumstances, managed to contain the outbreak and ensure the safety of everyone on board. In just a matter of days, a dream vacation turned into a floating hospital. Did you know that consuming those delicious buffet meals on cruise ships can sometimes lead to a disastrous holiday? Let's delve into the world of food poisoning on cruise ships, where the delectable array of food can sometimes mask a hidden threat. Take, for instance, the notorious case of the Carnival Cruise Line in 2016. Several passengers were struck with a nasty bout of food poisoning, turning their dream vacation into a nightmare at sea. So how does food poisoning occur on a cruise ship? The answer, quite simply, lies in the ship's environment. With a large number of people confined in a relatively small space, the risk of contamination increases substantially. Add to this the fact that food is often prepared in bulk and served buffet style, and you have a recipe for disaster. Foodborne pathogens can thrive in these conditions, leading to illnesses such as norovirus, salmonella, and E. coli. And when the first passenger falls ill, the domino effect begins. Shared facilities and close quarters mean that a single case of food poisoning can spread like wildfire. Moreover, the ship's onboard medical facilities may be ill-equipped to handle a large-scale food poisoning outbreak, exacerbating the situation further. It's important to remember that while these instances are relatively rare, they do happen. So next time you're on a cruise, enjoy those sumptuous buffet spreads, but also be aware of the potential risks. A single case of food poisoning can quickly become an outbreak, affecting hundreds of passengers. Cruise ships are not always the safest places, especially when the seas get rough. They are floating cities, and like any city, they come with their own set of risks. Among the most common hazards are slips and falls. Just imagine you're strolling along the deck, taking in the ocean view, when a sudden lurch of the ship sends you sprawling. A notable example of such an incident took place on the Royal Caribbean's Voyager of the Seas in 2008. A passenger enjoying the cruise of a lifetime found themselves in a nightmare situation. A sudden shift of the ship on a stormy sea caused them to lose their footing and fall. The result was a serious injury that needed immediate medical attention. Now, this isn't meant to scare you away from cruising. Rather, it serves as a reminder that even in the most luxurious of environments, accidents can happen. It's important to be aware of your surroundings, especially in adverse weather conditions. Use handrails where provided, wear appropriate footwear, and don't rush. The buffet isn't going anywhere. Moreover, cruise ships are equipped with medical facilities and trained staff to handle such emergencies, yet it's always wise to have travel insurance that covers medical emergencies just in case. Remember, travel is all about enjoyment and creating memories, but it's also about staying safe. Injuries on board can turn a relaxing getaway into a painful ordeal. So let's make sure our memories of the high seas are ones we'll want to treasure, not ones we'd rather forget. So, are cruise ships a floating paradise or a health hazard? We've dived into the lesser-known risks of cruising, and it's clear that while they're indeed floating utopias of luxury and relaxation, they also come with their unique set of health hazards. It's not about painting an image of doom and gloom, but rather emphasizing the importance of awareness and precaution when embarking on a sea voyage. We explored the infamous norovirus outbreaks, which, while rare, can turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. So it's crucial to maintain good hygiene practices like washing hands frequently and using hand sanitizers, especially before meals. Then there's the threat of food poisoning. With so many meals served daily, it's vital to ensure that the food you consume is fresh and well cooked. If something doesn't smell or look right, it's better to play it safe and skip it. And let's not forget the risk of injuries. Cruise ships are like floating cities, and like any city, accidents can happen. It's essential to be mindful of your surroundings, follow safety instructions, and take extra caution during rough seas. To sum up, cruising is a fantastic way to see the world, but as with any travel, it comes with its risks. It's all about balance, enjoying the luxury and comfort while also staying aware and taking necessary precautions. Remember, awareness is the first step towards prevention. Safe travels.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by pressing button below.